Yeah.
And I'm trying to slowly get myself out of like fast money, even though fuck right
Oh wait,
now.
you bottle service?
I
girl?
used to do bottle service,
Okay.
and I mean, well, damn, I can't.
It's fast money. It's good
like,
money.
I used to do. So what I would do back in the day was like I worked bottle service because I had to do internship in the law firm. I'm a single mom. I have to go home, cook and clean. I have to also be a girlfriend. I have to study and all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in an honors program, so it's not no like 60s and you're passing. I have to get over 80s. I have to do all these things. So then I went, okay, I'm going to fast, but I'm a bottle service girl. And I'm literally running in the back going, I have to pray Isha, but I'm putting up bottles. And like there were so many things that I was doing, but the owner and the bouncers and the managers all knew at this time Saul's going to go in the back room and pray. Saul's not going to take shots. There were times where even like I was doing bottle service and I was like, hey, put me back in the bar. I can't wear these outfits. I can't go from being a niqabi to in a swimsuit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And they didn't understand until I went, I'm Muslim, because I didn't even come off as a Muslim girl. My body didn't come off Muslim. My tattoos didn't come off Muslim.
I know.
My mannerisms didn't come off Muslim.
Because you look
and they were
white.
no, because
You know, that's actually a good point.
I have
It's
body,
actually-
I have body modifications, and I also like,
Body
Like,
modifications?
you have
What?
BBL?
like yeah, I have body modifications. So
What? That's
You have a BBL?
yeah, I
Has
have
a tail.
I
What
have.
do you mean?
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
No, but
Okay.
I have a
So
lot
that's
of
why
I have a lot of body modifications done, which is
Okay.
why it's very easy for me to get these bottle service jobs or bartending jobs. And then I was like, okay, it's Ramadan. Am I gonna do it again for the fourth Ramadan? Like, come on, Sahil. Like, so I was like, you know what, Allah, I really need the money. I stopped doing everything because if you have to leave Islam to get it, you have to keep out of Islam to keep it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll figure it out. Figure it out. And wallahi, there are moments where I'm like, bro, all I have to do is literally just be a girl. Like, I'm just a girl. I could literally just be a girl and someone's going to figure it out for me. But then I'm like, okay, if I look at how I want my daughter to be raised, if I look at the job I'm trying to do, I have to really sit down and remind myself. And for example, that car that I have now, wallahi, I could not have that car if I wasn't doing bottle service before. I can barely maintain the lifestyle I made now from fast money because I don't make fast money anymore. And it made me have to sit down and understand why people stay trapped, because there are times I'm like, I don't have my nails done. I don't have my lashes done. That bag I bought myself a year and a half ago, I can't fucking buy myself that bag right now if I wanted to. Like, it's like, I really had to sit down and go, oh my God, I was so about money that there was no way I was going to be a Muslim the way I wanted to. And it's so hard for me to get up and leave, but I'm doing it because I'm finally at a place where I'm like, I don't want to be 30 and not married. I don't like the fact that my daughter is reaching 5 years old and I don't have a ring on my finger, but I have a boyfriend. But how am I going to have a
Facts,
boyfriend?
facts,
How am I
facts.
going to
You
have
say
a
that all the
boyfriend to
time. You
respect
literally speak
me?
about
said
it all the time.
I said
You
that
say that
literally
all the time.
And I say if you're 30 and
He
you
literally
have
says that
no
all the time.
kids and you're not married, then you failed as a woman.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I do believe that at 30, like something needs to shake the ground
Yeah.
for you, right?
Yeah.
And it shook the ground for me, and it said, if I want any better for my daughter, I have to change now, right?
You gotta be.
So,
you gotta
but-
lead by example, right?
But it's very hard, and even as a convert, and saying, you know what, if whatever fails with the boyfriend that I'm with now, right? Mind you, through my ups and downs, went back together as soon as after my daughter. He took me. He didn't have to. He's a Muslim man. He has no kids. He, alhamdulillah, is in a good place in his life. He could have went and ran off, but because he said, you know what, in Islam it is sunnah to marry a single mom. It is sunnah to do these things. I'll
Wait,
grow.
sorry,
with-
I don't know
Oh,
that.
sorry.
Sunnah.
It is.
Sin.
Oh, it's-
No,
it's
no.
sin?
Sunnah means like it's a
Bad thing?
blessing. It's a
Oh, it's a
blessing.
blessing.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay,
it's
okay.
a
I
one.
thought it was a sin.
I thought it was a
No,
sin.
no,
so
no,
it's
no.
sunnah.
Haram,
So,
it would be something that's a sin, but
so
sunnah
sunnah is a good thing.
means something that you're blessed with.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
Allah
good to
will
know.
bless
I
you
just
more
learned
from
something
doing
Isn't
new
it
it.
like
today, yeah.
recommended too?
Yeah, it's a recommendation. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I
It's
don't
not something
recommend
you
dating
have to
single
do.
moms, in my opinion.
But if you do it.
No, I mean I don't recommend dating single moms.
No,
I'm
so
saying.
and you know what? That's fair for you. If that's how you feel, wallahi, that's fair for you, and you can build your life around knowing that one of the things the woman can't be is a single mom, and that's okay. But
But in your religion, it's a blessing
it's a
because
blessing.
the guy will
It
be
is.
getting
It-
blessings.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
gotcha.
So he could have up and left and whatever, but he stayed. Now, what if tomorrow he goes, you know what? Done. And then I have to go to the mosque and I have to go, okay, I want a brother. I want a religious brother. How am I going to get him? How am I going to make it make sense? And then it makes me want to derail back to going, you know what? Fast money. Because a guy who makes fast money will take a girl that looks like me because he knows I make fast money too. And because it's like, imagine I go to a Muslim man and I go, I want to marry you, whatever, whatever. And on our day of our nikah, when we can finally see each other and do whatever we do as adults, he could look at me and be like, wait, what the fuck? Why do you look like this? Why do you have this and this?
Let me ask
Why
you.
do you have,
Let me
and
ask you a
then it's like-
question.
and then Muslim men have left reverts.
Let me ask you a question.
Because of that.
because of
Yeah.
Because of the things that they found out. And
Yeah.
it's like, when I think about those situations, imagine a girl who doesn't even have God.
But
Imagine a girl
most
who
men,
doesn't
but most
even
men
have
would
But let
do
me
that.
ask you a
Most
question,
men
though.
would do that.
With a
Imagine
lot
you
of-
were a sex worker and the guy found that out.
With a lot of the girls that come on here, industry girls and all that stuff, I tell them all the time, I'm like, you're corrupted by the devil.
Yeah.
So you being in bottle service is almost similar to like kind of like not the full stank, but like at least like some partly like
I don't
one
sell ass,
like
but I
one
show it.
like 1 foot in, like you know what I mean, but not the full. But anyways, like
Okay.
in your opinion, like what was the like what was the change? Like what made you like, okay, fuck, I'm gonna stop being a hoe and go into like Islam?
Well,
wasn't a hoe. She was
I don't know about being a hoe, but definitely
She was
working
just a
with what
boss.
God gave me, what I paid for. Yes. So it was that. It was.
But
the,
being a bottle service girl is considered a hoe.
It
It is.
depends.
It is.
It depends.
It is.
It depends
It is.
because you know what? I know a lot of bottle service girls that also like, you know,
But
they
showing your
dibble and dabble
body and being all that stuff, still most guys would consider them hoes.
I mean,
You're-
I was
you're
a, I
obviously
was a bottle,
trying to-
I
you're-
was a
you're-
bottle service girl, but I actually stopped doing, and I would help
But-
with the lights because I wanted to be clothed.
But what I'm trying to say is like I'm just
So,
saying like in general
but there are ways of kind of finagling around the
but
things.
for the most part, like what made you go? From,
You can, I'm
go
telling you,
from-
sparkler girls.
What made you go from that to like going from there? Like what was the moment where you're like, okay,
I wanted.
were you just like sad in life because you're like, fuck, like this
it
is
was-
like degrading me?
It was the attention that I got from men that made me uncomfortable. Because it wasn't like, wow, you're beautiful. It was yo sexy, try and grips up on me, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna
So I'm saying
rock your
men,
jaw.
men,
Like if you
men
touch
don't
me,
respect
I'm gonna
those type
rock
of
your
girls.
jaw.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
Men will.
like-
But here's what I'm trying to say is that women want respect, but how can you literally get respect if you don't even fucking respect
I
yourself?
don't feel, and you know what? Some girls might get at me for saying this, but I don't feel respectable in some of the things that like
Facts.
that comes with being in a bottle service or like being like a baddie online and showing this and showing that. Like actually, my Instagram, I deleted all men off of my Instagram. So I mean,
Whoa.
I thought a girl ran yours.
Oh.
I honestly did because a lot of times with like Instagram and stuff like that with podcasts,
Hold on,
women
wait,
do
stop.
women do a lot of the background stuff. Look at her laughing.
I don't get it. Wait,
background stuff.
so what was that? Like women do what?
Better not lose a
lot-
follower.
But
Women
women
do
do a lot
background?
of
What
the
does that mean?
background, like the organizing stuff,
Yeah.
managing
Yeah.
Instagram, social medias and stuff.
She is
Women are
right.
better.
She is right.
Women are
Okay,
better with
okay.
stuff
She is
like
right.
that.
Okay,
So
okay.
I did assume a woman was running your thing, but I mean, like it is what it is now. I mean,
A lot of us are running it actually. There's like different people that run it. Right?
Oh, okay,
So it's not
okay.
just one person.
Okay.
We all run it.
so
So you deleted all the men off your
I
Instagram?
deleted all
I
of them.
cannot find one man on
no,
Instagram.
you
Holy
can't.
shit.
Oh, and if you do,
Yo,
they're
that's
transgender.
That's pretty
Does that
amazing.
count?
I've never
Does that
seen
count?
I'm gonna tell every
I
chick.
don't
that's
even-
kind
I
of
don't-
normal.
I
Us
don't even
Muslim
wanna talk
women,
about
we
that.
type
What about you?
friends
Follow
with
men
guys.
on your
I don't
Instagram?
know.
I
don't
follow
count.
like if I grew up with them and my brothers, if it's anything with networking. But yeah, I don't follow any men. Like if
I'm
you're
gonna
from
go
my
through your
past,
Instagram and ask you
Bro,
each
if
guy.
you're from my past, I don't like. There's no reason we need to be talking right now. I don't even have to have a male friend right now. There's no reason why I should be having a male friend. You're not finding interest in me because we want to be a good old buddy. No,
Yeah.
you're interested in me,
Facts.
and I know why, and I'm not going to
Facts.
let you entertain that with me thinking like
Yeah,
knowing that.
I had to do that as well.
So like
That's
a guy,
factual.
a
Yeah.
guy
I
like
had to
you
do
meet,
that as
whatever.
well.
He's like, oh, what's your Instagram, whatever. Like
No.
that. Like you won't even pass
No.
it. It's not
No,
happening.
no, and especially I have to know a guy's mentality first before I sit there and like
Give me
entertain.
Instagram.
Yeah, or give my or like entertain.
What type of guys do you go for? Typically? Now that you're like.
Now
you
that
know,
I'm a Muslim,
Yeah.
well, only Muslims, of course, but I only
Can
I
you
would-
convert to Islam?
like. Can he convert
Well,
to
but like,
Islam?
if it's like a non-Muslim, he was like, okay, whatever, I'll convert.
No, haram, bro. Like you can't convert for a woman
Yeah.
or a man.
Oh,
Hell
You
no.
can't convert for
Yeah.
someone. It has to be
Like,
sincere.
yeah, so
it
I would-
doesn't count.
Yeah.
Really? I've heard some chicks.
Yeah, but
convert.
that's
Yeah,
wrong.
that's wrong.
That's
Yeah,
not.
that's
That's
not
not.
to be
for
bad.
that.
That's
for
not
that
right.
word, but
And then
yeah.
let me guess,
I've
when
heard a
they
lot
break
of-
up, they go back to drinking,
Yeah,
smoking,
yeah.
eating
I've
pork.
heard a
Like,
lot
no,
of guys
it's not how that
convert
works.
for the women,
But
right?
I try to date high quality men. Honestly, I want a man who's gonna meet me at the level that I
How
have
much-
already
how-
met
how-
myself.
what's your
Amazing.
minimum income?
What?
Minimum income.
Like 60,000.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
Minimum height.
Oh no! Oh, for my quality man.
Yes.
Oh no! I don't have any type of no. The guy has to be. I told you, a guy has to be doing as good as me. I don't even want to say that, but better than me if he's going to take care of me.
course.
This is why I.
But will
there's
you
no
respect
minimum
him
height.
to whatever degree? Like you look at him as like your superior, not your equal.
No, he's not my superior.
Why
He's
is he not
still
your
my
superior?
equal.
In
there's
different
a-
ways.
In different ways, yeah. See, so this is the thing. Okay, I don't have a standard of like how he should look like, his height. First, I'm 4'11". Everybody's taller than me. If
You're
not, you have a-
4'11"?
Yeah, and if you're not
Wow.
taller than me, we got a problem. I'm not gonna.
Wow,
Yeah, not to be
amazing.
rude, but I'm not about to dare to dwarf.
I think legally under 4'11", you're
It's
considered a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not dating dwarfs, but.
4'11", wow.
But
Wow.
the way I see it is that you don't have to look a certain way or be a certain way. I've dated ugly dudes, like sadly, but
I love her. She's amazing.
But if they're high quality men, they know what they bring to the table. They are going to reassure me. I need to feel safe in not only emotionally and even. I am somebody who's not going to ask for something. You don't need to take care of me. When I come somewhere and I go to a date, I know I might be paying for the bill because
No.
if this man, no, I'm not saying half and half. We're not going to
Wow.
go half and half.
Nope.
We're not
Nope.
saying no. We're not
Okay,
going half and half.
okay.
I'm saying that if this man is not the quality man I want, I'm not scared to say, hey, listen, we are not in the same mindset, but I appreciate this. I'm going to take care of this because we're boys now. But yeah.
You're a friend zone now. You're
But
a friend
if
zone.
Friend zone.
because I rate them on high quality if they're emotionally intelligent and if they provide a certain safety for me in
Facts.
sense of like
Every woman should be like, no,
yeah,
that's
because
how it is.
I think like how am I going to be a mother in a home without feeling safe and without feeling like my man's got my back?
Yeah.
Like I.
But are
can
you
just
willing
sit
to submit to your man?
yeah. Like even in the comment
Well
that I
said.
put on
Well
your
said.
on that. Remember when you're like, oh, can you respect a man? That the other
I
podcast.
don't remember. I don't remember.
No,
that.
you asked on one of your podcasts. You're
Oh,
like,
I
can you
remember that,
respect
but I don't
the
remember your
man?
comment, though.
So my
Yeah.
comment was because everybody in the comments, I was shocked. Everybody, even women, were like, no, you need to go 50-50 in the bill. I'm like, are you okay? So I said personally, I would want somebody who knows his place as a man, and yes, if he's taking care of me. But that means I
Provider.
would need to know my place as a woman, my role as whether I am cleaning, cooking, taking care of this man's house, and
Sex.
providing okay, and providing
No,
safety.
I'm saying, like,
And providing
big one,
safety.
though.
Okay, but I don't like
I
talking
mean, I
about
think that
certain things
naturally
like
happens.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't think that's something that
No, but
you
like,
have to have sex with me. Like, I mean,
No, but like
Yeah.
whenever he
You
wants,
should not be with that
though,
person
so
at that
it should
point.
be
yeah,
pretty-
I mean,
You're
we'll,
like
we'll put that
bombarding
aside.
them with saying, like, what
But
the fuck?
I think like again, you need to be in a certain role as a woman to have a high quality man, and same thing vice versa. I can't be the high quality woman to a man who is low energy, low
Yeah.
vibration.
So does body count? Do you think body count matters for men? Yes or no?
I actually personally I never asked that question.
Because
I
it doesn't
don't-
matter for men. I'm saying do you think
cannot
men
matter
care
for men.
about a woman's past?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think 110%
Yeah.
men
Of course.
care, obviously, because I think the way that a woman conducts herself and the way that women, and not even just women, people show you how they should be respected, how you need to treat them. So I think in the same way, if you are coming to be dating a man, you need to show him, what do I bring to the table? How do I conduct myself? And this is what I was telling you earlier. I solo date. I get myself flowers. I go out on my own dates, and
Yeah.
I travel by myself. I went to Mexico by myself, Boston by myself. I go to everywhere by myself. Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
No, I do.
No,
because,
she does.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Because of the fact that I don't need no man. Because if you're coming into my life, you're an addition. You are not the make it or break it all.
Yeah.
You know.
Anomalies. Serious. Give a round of applause for the anomalies. That's crazy. You travel by yourself.
But I don't believe.
Nobody else.
I don't believe that you are an addition to a man's life. I believe that.
I mean, to some degree.
Like I believe that a woman coming into a relationship is more beneficial if you're with a high value man, because the thing is men are okay with sharing resources, right? Men are okay with sharing their wealth. Men are okay with sharing their status, protection, all that stuff. Whereas females, it's a little bit more different, right? Like most men don't want to extract any resources
Things from you.
you.
But that's a
Well-
high quality man right there. If a man is going to sit there and try to take from me, I know a high value man when he just sits there and knows I am going to treat you a certain way. And it's not about monetary gain. It's not about even like financial gain. It's about like energy. It's about how is he making my life easier, even in terms of just emotionally.